We're switching gears. Now we're gonna do the reverse brake bleed for those parts that went on the other day. Basically, I'm just doing this as a one-man method. It is one-man garage, you know. So by the little plunger button that's on the hold-off valve, I've got a wadded up piece of cardboard shoved in there to keep it pushed, because that's supposed to be depressed while bleeding the front brakes. And since the air was only at the top of the system, I'm going to just pull the calipers off and compress them like I'm going to do a brake job, and just backwash existing fluid upward into the reservoir as a reverse bleed. And then from there, basically, I can do that on both sides and probably be about done. So I don't want to drive this. I still got the fuel leak to fix, and we want to do these upper A-frames and change them out back to stock set. But that won't be today. I just want to try to get the brakes done. I can leave the wheels off and maybe do the A-frames tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So pads are off, 2 bolts, Allen wrench socket, piece of cake, pry bar, big screwdriver. Got that dude off, flipped it over to set it there. This is a 4-inch C-clamp. This gets it done to compress the piston, which will backwash the fluid. Probably overflow out the top, but at least you know that it got there. As I was saying, we have achieved the back bleed. Any air would have came out because the fluid from down here went to the top and out. So I'm going to put this pad stuff back together, then we're going to leave the wheel off, but just go do the same thing on the other side. Well, we're on the other side. I'm going to try something here with some of my new camera tools, like this piece of wood. We'll just put a little... Is that still on? Okay. Try this again. See if I can set this phone on this piece of wood. I don't know if that works. Might not. Got different lug nuts on this side than this. Can't beat Milwaukee power. Once you go without the hose, now you knows. See how that worked? I still don't have bolts in the bottom of these fenders since I put them on. I guess I should do that soon. But why do something today that we could possibly do tomorrow? Alrighty. Your 3/8 Allen head little socket on a extendo breaker ratchet. That's Harbor Freight. Although probably shouldn't keep buying from apparently our mortal enemies, the Chinese. Probably not going to like me saying that on YouTube, but this is America. We need to stand up for America. I don't really want to show all this, but let's just say that, you know, you take the bolts out, and we're going to use this and pop this, you know, and knock it out and compress it like the other side. You get the idea. How are those brakes? No comment? Okay. Well, we squeeze the juice out on this side like the other. Tightening up the old China ratchet. We'll use the extendo option for the torques. I think these haven't been off since 2015 or 16 when I bought this wagon. 2015, and I did brakes and kind of got it roadworthy. Stuck that Pontiac 455 in it and a mini spool in the rear end, and cut off the exhaust and a set of slicks. Open-headed Pontiac, and ran 12s on the first pass with 308 gears. 4,250 pounds, I might add. It's all about the torque. Well, this isn't particularly exciting, so we're gonna cut this loose again because I'm not putting wheels on or doing A-frames today, I don't think. Maybe tomorrow. We're gonna put these loosey-goosey uppers on the Rally 350 later on and try to resume some factory friction, factory A-frames, so the front of this thing doesn't bottom out when I'm just driving it. But we'll go from there. But sure glad this old girl starts and stuff. And then there's that fuel leak. So I'm gonna try the double nylon washer or just go straight to JB Weld and just seal it. No filter. I don't know. The filter's in line ahead of it, so to be determined.